Welcome back to another video. I'm looking real shiny right now, real moisturized. I just woke up, I got myself put together. I wanted to look somewhat put together for this video because today I will be filming how I edit my YouTube videos, specifically on iMovie, but I'm going to be using some other apps. I'm just going to throw them in real quick so you guys can get like the whole gist of how I put this whole thing together, basically. So I'm debating if I want to make this like a side-by-side type video, like you see me and then I'm just screen recording, or I want to do like just screen recording and voiceover. But we're gonna start screen recording. I probably should have looked up how to screen record because I completely forgot how to do that. It's been a minute, y'all. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I am trying to figure out my laptop situation. So I've been using iMovie. I only use iMovie. I've been using iMovie since I started this a minute ago. I've been doing YouTube for a very long time, if y'all didn't know that. Probably since I was like 11. Yeah, probably since I was 11. I started in 2013, so however old I was in 2013, that's when I started YouTube. But obviously I stopped for like a year or two to revamp my channel, and now it's just Sapphire. So into like beauty, lifestyle, sit down talk videos. I literally do a little everything fashion. So if you're interested in that, you should definitely hit the subscribe button and let me know what kind of softwares you guys use, and if you guys have used iMovie and switched to something else, let me know, because I have been considering switching over, but I'm not sure yet, because you know, as a tourist, when you get comfortable with something, it's just hard to like, you know, do something else. But anyway, let me not bring my zodiac sign into this. Let me look up how to screen record. Oh my god, you guys are probably like, is she the best person to watch for this? Yes, I promise. I just never have a reason to screen record my laptop, so I'm just like, why do I need to know that? Okay, I think she's recording, y'all. So we are going to going into iMovie, and let's see, I'm just gonna do my gym video. It's my most recent video. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, then what are you doing? Definitely go check out my most recent video. So honestly, we are just gonna delete this all. Let me just delete all of this. Let's just start a whole new project. So should I just do that? Just start a whole new project? Let's see. So we're just gonna start a new project. That makes more sense than deleting everything. So I usually just have a what do you call it? I usually just have a flash drive, and you know, I take the SD card, put it into the flash drive, plug it into your computer. Some flash drives work for certain computers. Like once I got my new MacBook, I had to get a different flash drive, but I just do that, and then usually in Finder the little icon comes up here, so where you can like move your videos into iMovie. So once they're downloaded, they usually just save all right here, so you don't even need like the flash drive anymore. So you see even like the sounds I use and like, you know, all these images, these are good that these are here, so I don't have to like, you know, move them and stuff. I'm still gonna show you guys how I make like, you know, words appear on my screen without using like the iMovie words and stuff like that, because it took me a minute to figure that out. And yeah, so this is like a very beginner level friendly. I don't do anything crazy for my edits. I am still learning. Damn, this was a long ass clip, but I'm still learning. I want to do like stuff with like intros. Like I want to learn how to get better at like introducing my video. If you hear noise outside, I live in DC, so this is just like an everyday thing. I say that every time I do a sit down video near this window. So we're just gonna add like, let's add 5 clips. I add 3, 4, 5 clips. Okay, so when I usually start a video, I usually put all my clips in. I'm not gonna do all the clips because we're not editing the whole video. So I put all my clips in, and then I usually do the same setup most of the time. I put all my clips in, and then I do the little black background, because I like to like make it seem like, I feel like the black background kind of divides like each clip up in like a more aesthetic way and more clean way instead of jumping, because like sometimes each clip I'll be talking about something completely different, so sometimes I like to do that just to make it seem more clean. But I do it for the intro as well. I usually cut it like, okay, all you need to do is slide with your mouse, your keypad, and slide, click it, and then if you could press Command B, it's gonna split it for you. Like doing it on your phone is completely different, but like, cause when I first started YouTube, I started doing it on my phone, then I moved it to my iPad, but a computer is just so much easier because I'm so much faster with keys. So I just do that, and then you just press this, double tap, and then you just press cut, and it's gone. So now, and it tells you how many seconds you have, and if it's not to your length, I usually do about like a second or 2 seconds, it depends, but I'm gonna do 1 second for the sake of this video. So I usually just like go right here and I just trim it down just a little bit like that. You're literally just dragging with your keypad. So I do that. Now I get my intro, wherever she is. I always have my intro saved on my computer. It's just way easier. That's my intro. See, this is why I was saying, like, when you add clips to your library or your video or whatever you're doing, it's gonna be like a little circle thing, and then once this thing pops up, that means that it automatically downloaded. Let me show you my media. Where am I going? My movie. See, now it's here. And you don't have to worry, like if I delete this right now, it's still gonna stay there because it's already been downloaded into iMovie. But that's besides the point. Now we're gonna go back to my little black background again because I like to do it twice. So I'm gonna show y'all, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sometimes if you press certain buttons, like I think it's Command V. Yeah, if you press Command V, if you deleted something by accident, you can press Command V to get it back. Just so y'all know. So sometimes I press that by accident because they're right next to each other. But anyway, now I have my 1 second clip. And again, I do that for just aesthetic purposes. Now, how I usually do my beginning part, I'm just gonna add 2 because some of these are long and, you know, they take up space. So just, you know. So to lower the volume, I just did it, but I'm going to show you here. So this little volume thing, it tells you can make it up higher or you can make it 0. So you can go up and down. So I'm just going to go all the way down because this video was more of like a voiceover, so I didn't have to have the volume up. So now I'm just editing, you know, whenever I try to do like, not quick cuts, but if I'm like, oh my god, not my video starting. Anyway, not my video, I was watching something. Sometimes if I stay in a pose for too long, I like to cut it, you know, just make it look cute or something like that. I just looked away. I didn't like that I did that, so I'm just gonna cut this whole thing out. Cut, 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 cut. It's just cutting. Smile. Okay, I'm just gonna do a few cuts. Like this, like me walking up. I think that would be cute. This is just my intro. Sometimes it depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll do intros when the clips are longer. Sometimes I'll do intros when they're only 1 second, like 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. For the sake of this video, I think I'm just gonna show y'all how I mostly like add stuff to my videos, because like usually my intros are not this long. I did say I was working on the intro and I realized that, but and like this part actually was supposed to be where I was like supposed to be cutting, but it's okay. It's fine, it's fine. We're just gonna add stuff here because I'm not adding too much, so we don't have to do too much. So this is what we're gonna be working on right here. This is our little portion. Let me cut it a little bit because sometimes even 6 seconds is long for me. So this is what we're working with. We're working with all of this right here. I'm just gonna let it play so y'all can see it. No, just me looking. Actually, we can cut this. Oh wait, see, I fucked up. See, sometimes we fucked up. I want to do one of me squatting because that would look more better. See, sometimes like, always rewatch your shit. I know this is an editing video, but hold on, I'm just gonna re-add the clip and then me squatting. But always rewatch your shit because even after you edit and everything, always rewatch it because people make mistakes, and sometimes, like, you know, things just don't work out how we wanted them to. So I always rewatch my shit. Like, after I cut something and I haven't rewatched it for a long period of time, I just, you know, rewatch it real quick. So okay, so this is what we're working with. So now I'm first gonna show you like some of the things, like the cool features in iMovie that I use. I'm gonna show you some that you could use that I used to use, but I don't use them anymore. So these are like some of the, oh, I actually have saved music. Okay, so I might not have to transfer music, but yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all how I do music. But so if you wanna write in iMovie, they have a whole titles thing. So they have these titles. You can literally pick whatever you want. We're just gonna pick this one. For now, I'm not gonna use it because I don't use these titles anymore. I'm just showing y'all if y'all wanna use it. So you just put it in and you could say hi. We're just gonna say hi. And then you can tap it and then move it with your mouse to like position it how you want. And then it's the same process of cutting. Command V, cut it, and then you cut it. And then it's gonna pop up. Sometimes it does that and you have to like put the title in again, but it's really no biggie. Okay, see, now it's gonna say hey. But I think stuff like that is corny. I mean, sometimes I'll use it if the purpose of the clip is to be corny or to be cheesy, but like most of the time when I'm making like an aesthetic video or like a vlog or something, I won't add those things. But they have that. And then if you want to do like a zoom in thing, because I just learned how to, not this part, okay, I'll show y'all. So you could do, I usually cut it. So I usually cut it, same process of cutting, and we do that, and then I click that clip, and then you go to crop. You have to go to this little thing right here, and then you go to crop to fill, and then you just pinch, clip, and then you can set it how you want, like this. So now if you go back, it zooms right in for you. That was uneven, but you know, you guys get the point. And then if you don't like that, you can always press fit, and it's gonna fit. So now, if you guys want like a zoom in effect, like when it slowly goes in or it goes in fast, that's when you go to cameras, and then the start is right here, and then you press end. And then I'm gonna end it like here because this is where I'm more at. So then it's just all about pinching and then zoom. See, you see how fast I zoom? Usually the zooms are faster if the clips are shorter. That clip was only 0.7 seconds, so the zoom is gonna be like that. So I'm gonna go back to fits because this video is not the type of video to just be doing zoom-ins and stuff like that. Usually I do that for like more funny sit-down videos like these, or, you know, vlogs if something funny is happening in the background. But yeah, then we have that. So now, what other effects we have on here? So that's the thing. I mean, they have some other things like change the color, but I don't use that. I don't use that. You can change the color, the brightness, and everything like that, but I don't do what I've been using lately that I've been loving, especially for like vlogs, that like if you're in the passenger seat of someone's car, for example, and you're filming like the outside, sometimes the clip is shaky because you know, you're moving and you try to hold your camera steady, but it's not always the easiest thing to do. So I've been stabilizing my clip sometimes when I do that. So I've just been using this one clip, so we're just gonna go with that. So I press these little video camera with like the things around it, and then you could just press stabilize shaky video, and then it's going to analyze for dominant motion, and then it stabilizes right away. It did it more quickly because this video is not shaky. I mean, this specific clip isn't shaky, so you know, that's cool. I'm going to keep it because it's really not going to change anything. But yeah, now volume, audio, you guys know, make it louder, obviously. This reduce noise in the background, you could do that too. If it's like you're talking to the camera and there's just a lot of shit going on, you can press that, and it does the same thing as like the stabilizing video. Then you can do speed. If I want to make this like a more slow motion, I can do that with smiling, or we can do, and you could change how slow you want, 10, 25, 50%, or we could do fast. Yep. And you can do the same thing, control it, or you could freeze the frame. Sometimes people do that if they want to like freeze it and like say something like a voiceover wise, be anything, and then it picks right back up. You could reverse it if you want. I like using the reverse sometimes. That's cool, but we're not using preserve pitch, you know, all that type of stuff. Is there anything else in here? Yeah, I already showed you that. Transitions, we're gonna add a transition over here so I don't mess up the video, because it's weird. Tell me if y'all are able to like take transitions out once you put them back in, but I can just move a transition. This one is wipe to the left. This is usually the stuff I do use in iMovie. I do use just the little transitions, like the wipe left or wipe right, but like those are the only two I use that I like. See, I think that's kind of cute, but it really just depends on the video. I wouldn't do it for this specific video. This one is more like cut. Oh, 70% of the time I do like to just do cut. So that's that. So I'm just gonna leave that like that. Okay, so I showed y'all how to cut. I showed y'all how to add text using all the features. I showed y'all how to use all the features basically. I mean, I can show y'all how I add the music. Could do that. Okay, so this music is all the music that I have saved, but most of the time what I do is I screen record music from YouTube, or I record it on my phone. I save it to my voice memo, and then I just airdrop it to my computer. And then when you airdrop it, it pops up usually right here, and then when you add it, it saves over here unless you delete it. So all this stuff is saved. So I'm gonna do the 21 Savage one because that's one of my favorite audios that I found. So I'm just dragging this audio and I'm putting it under this clip. And now you guys can hear that's in music. And you can adjust how loud you want it. Usually if I'm not talking, I like to make it 400 just so it's like really loud. Because some of the audios, like, they do be a little bit low and I gotta turn it up a little bit. But sometimes if I'm not talking, I'll put it at like 30, even 20 sometimes. I'll put it at 10 though if I'm talking. So you could do that. I'm gonna put it at 10 because this was a voiceover. Let me show y'all how to do voiceovers since I'm talking so much about voiceovers. But that's like the music portion, and then, you know, I would cut it out this part. You could cut your music. You could do like the same thing. Cut. Oh, I pressed the V. See, I always do that. You could tap your music, Command B. It cuts it. You could either delete it. I'm gonna show y'all how to delete it in a minute. But or you could drag it and put it like here. Obviously, I don't want the music playing from my. Okay, anyway, like I was saying, usually the music lowers itself when there's a voiceover, but when I was recording this video, it didn't do that for some strange reason. But most of the time it should. So you go to this little microphone, and then you just press this, and it's gonna count down for you. And then you could just talk like, hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing a gym workout routine on legs and glutes. Then you press the stop button, and then you can listen back. Okay, this is not lowered. You gotta. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I will be doing a gym workout routine. Yep, and you could do that, and you can also edit voice memos. Like, I keep calling it voice memos. You could edit voice recordings. Like, if you don't like what you said at some part, you can like cut it out. Like, I don't know what I said right here, but if I press this V button one more time, but you could do like cuts right here where it's a little like empty space, and you could cut that if you want, and you could slide it over to make it more like sound like you did this in all one take. You could do that, and yeah, that's pretty much it for voice. And you could shorten it too. It's the same thing as anything else, not that. You can shorten it as much as you want. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do like the videos and like add video clips and like, you know, add anything really. What the fuck is going on outside? Like, what the fuck is going on? Now we are going to start screen recording now. So let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm going to go to Fonto first. This is what I usually use for my thumbnails and stuff. But first, honestly, I should probably just show y'all how I do the thumbnail real quick. So I do 120, 80 width, and then 720 height. And then I just use, and then I go to add image, and hopefully there's nothing crazy in here. I guess I'll use this picture of me and Layla. Actually, I could use this one because this is like the perfect like length. Okay, so sometimes I do pictures like side by side. I'll show you how I do that real quick. You know, you can just tap on the image and then press size, and then you can control the height and control the width of, like, you know, the picture and how you want it. You can do side by side. Usually I'm able to fit about 4 max, but sometimes if I just want to do a one picture photo, this photo is already horizontal, so I don't have to, like, it's not gonna look weird if I zoom it out. So I'm just gonna do this and then do the height down a little bit, and then just zoom it out, not zoom it out, just make the width bigger. See, the width is too big. So if you want to add text, you just press at the bottom of the screen and press add text, and then you can say, I don't know, Layla and, no, let me say me and Layla's picnic day. Okay, and you can change the font. They have a whole bunch of fonts. I don't really like using the text option in Fonto, but I'm just showing y'all how to use the app if you did want to use this for a thumbnail. So you could do me and Layla's picnic day style. You can make it black. You can outline it if you want. It's kind of ugly, but you know, I'm not trying to make it anything crazy. You can move it around like this to position it the way you like. You can curve it. This is the only feature I use. I use the curve in Fonto. So you could do like that. And yeah, that's pretty much how I make. If I was to make a thumbnail on Fonto, I usually, you know, I do like the picture thing, like, you know, position the picture and everything like that. But like all the words and the text and stuff, I use in CapCut. So I'm gonna delete that. You're not using Fonto for thing. So that's how you do a thumbnail. So now I'm going to show you how to add text. So I go to Fonto again, same process, 128 for width, 720 for height. Don't forget those numbers. That's just what it is for YouTube, like how it fits the screen and everything. Oh my god, y'all. So you have to make it green. It has to be this specific color green for it to work. Then I just press use, and then I go the little up button on the side and I save image. So now we saved our green picture. Now we are going to go to CapCut and just make sure my phone is still recording. See, you already see I have like a couple green things, a couple like thumbnails already in here, blah blah blah, reels. I have to upload a reel today actually. So now we are in the CapCut realm. So I press new project, then you go to photos, and then you press the green one, and then you press add one. So obviously it's gonna use it as an image, I mean as a video, but what you have to do at the end is just like screenshot it. So that's what I usually do. So since this is a text, it depends on what the text is, but if it's like something to introduce my video, we'll just do that, something to introduce my video, because that's what I use this mostly for. So I just expand it as much as I want. I'm gonna make it 16 seconds. That sounds about right. So now here, CapCut, you go to the little arrow at the bottom and you add text. I'm gonna say gym workout routine, since that's what the video is about. And you can literally press font and add any font you want. I think I've been using this one a lot lately, so we're just gonna do this one. Just position it that you want. Make sure it's centered. Okay, then you go to style, and then you just pick what color you like. So I'm gonna do yellow, like a pale yellow, and then I've been using the shadow feature lately, so I'm using a black shadow, and then you can blur it if you want, or you can make the shadow more distant. So I'm not gonna make it as distant, but I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that would be good. So that's gonna be that, and then I'm gonna show you another way you can edit you know, your words, or add more text. So if you want to add another text, also you have to expand this. I should tell y'all that. Expand it so it's covered by the whole green thing. Now I'm going to go to legs and glutes. So, because that's what the focus of the video is in this workout. I just shrink it a little bit using this button. Just go right here. This, usually when I do like double text, I like to make the font different. So we're gonna make it like a signature. Like, isn't that so cute, y'all? That's cuter than what I use for my actual video. Not even gonna lie. But that's cute. Sometimes if I want to be extra, I will change it to like something like brighter. So you give you the option for effects here, so you can make it like this, which is nice. You could do this, like the yellow theme you can go with. I think we're gonna stick to the yellow theme, but there's so many more. Like they have like color options like pink, green, yellow, red. So many options. So you just have this. So this is basically how the video is gonna play out. And yeah, so you literally could do this for anything. You could do this for intros. You could do this for just adding regular text. Like if you want to say something funny, you could do this. And then after you have this, you just save your video, export it. And then now, if you go to your pictures, it's right here. So now all you're doing is airdropping it to your MacBook. And you hear the noise, now it's sent right to my MacBook. So now we're moving over back to the MacBook. Okay, y'all, so we're back. We have the text downloaded on my computer. So it's right here. It's gonna pop up as like, you know, green thing. Let me move this so y'all can see. So we're just gonna drag, let's put it over here. We're gonna drag it, and it's gonna sit on top of the clips, on top. Not underneath, on top. And then we're just going to skim down until like where it hits the black part, and we're just gonna cut it. Did I do the V thing again? I most certainly did. I don't know where I did it at though, but anyway, we're just gonna cut it and cut. So now you just have this green thing, and obviously we gotta fix that, because if you just play it, only the green part is gonna show. Let me close this out. So you click the green, and then you go to, actually let's fix the green first. So first you go to this the square boxes, and where it says cutaway, you go to green, blue screen, and then bam, now you have the words without the green background. You could also do, I should have showed you this before, like you could do the cutaway, like you know on try on hauls how like they're talking and then like the video automatically cuts to like the try on part of them like showing you how the clothes fit. That's what like the cutaway feature is for. So it's like the same process. Like if you're trying on clothes, you put the try on clothes part on top of the clips, then you just go to that feature cutaway, and then it goes straight to that clip, and then it goes right back to you sitting down talking. But that's besides the point. So that's what cutaway is for. Split screen is like, you know, self-explanatory, split screen. And then picture in picture is like you can make it as big as you want. Like if you wanted to show someone like, I don't know, like a song that you listen to, or like anything really. But like honestly, you could do that, but you could do the same thing. You could use the green screen thing that I'm doing right now for that purpose. Like you can get a green screen and then add a picture on top of the green screen, and then do that, and then the picture will pop up in your video like what I'm doing right now. And you know, it's just, I think it's just easier to do it that way. And then I go to here and I just fit it, even though it's already fit, just make sure it is fit. And then we got a video. And then yep, that's just me. Workout routine, legs and glutes. I think it's so cute. Oh my god, look at my little transition. I forgot about that. Baby, I need to know. I feel like people don't talk enough about like songs resonating with you for your intro, because I changed my intro song because I had this intro song, the Doja Cat, and the Travis Scott remix song. I think it's Goosebumps and Need to Know. I know it's Need to Know, but it's Needs to Know and Goosebumps. And I just like couldn't find another song, because I feel like I had that song for a long time, and like y'all probably want to hear something different. But I tried In Her Mood and I liked it. I really did like it, but it got copyrighted because she released it. So I was like, oh my god. But I decided to just stick with this and change the intro. Let me know if y'all like the intro. I do like the intro. I think she's really cute. I like it more than my other one, I think. No, I do, because I love the newspaper. I love this part. Like, this eats every time. That's pretty much the edited video. Now, if you want to save a video, you just press this little thing. You go to export file, and then it tells you how long the video is. It tells you how many gigabytes. Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's, yeah. And then the resolution, 1080 is always the best quality. And then you just press next. And then you can title as what you want it to be saved as. Always save as the downloads. I mean, you should save the downloads. And then you just press save. And then that's pretty much it. That's how I edit. That's how I cut my videos. That's how I download my videos. If I want to add funny clips, I just screen record clips from YouTube. And I just like put them, I transfer them to my laptop and put them in the video. Everything is right here. When you, I mean, you guys, I feel like, okay, this is beginners. I keep forgetting, like, this is beginners. So if you ever want to add anything like clips, sound effects, I do add the mouse sound effect, you know, like the click thing. I just, same thing, I screen record that mouse click sound effect on YouTube, and then it's always saved here, and then I could just move it down, and then, you know, I cut it a little bit just so like it clicks at the same time as the, see, bam, that's the click. You could do the same thing with the pop, the typing sound effect. I'll show you real quick like how to do like the typing thing, because it's literally all different features in CapCut. Like CapCut is its own, like, it's this whole other thing. We start screen recording. I'm gonna show y'all real quick how I do certain effects. So if you just go to CapCut, you press the text, and then you go to effects. No, it's not effects, it's animation. Then it gives you all these options to, like, you know, introduce your text. So you could type. This must be new, because I usually use the regular, let me show y'all. Hold on. I usually just use this one, but they actually have like the little typing thing. Okay, definitely will be using that. I love a good type text moment. So they have that. They have like the spin. They have the little glitch one I use sometimes, and you can control how fast or how slow. The higher you up, the slower it goes. It has different type versions. You could do that. It has like the out, the loop if you want something like, you know, repetitive over and over again. You can do like the wave. Like, that's cute. Ooh, that's really cute. Okay. See, there's so many different options y'all can use, but that's pretty much, is that it for the things I be using here? Yeah, just the colors. The colors are just way better on CapCut than they are on Fonto. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but Fonto. You know, it's just cute, and yeah, that's just like all the effects you can use. Well guys, that is pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showing you guys how I edit on iMovie. I also showed you guys a little bit of, you know, different apps that I do use to edit. I feel like that would be very helpful if you are just starting YouTube. So if you guys want to see more how-to videos when it comes to like content creating, then just let me know down in the comments below. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified when I post new videos. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye, guys.
Baby, I need to know more. You're exciting.